Fala galera, estamos começando mais um episódio da série Divinity Original Sim Enhanced Edition e vamos lá. No episódio passado a gente enfrentou o Rei Braco, né, da essência, que tinha ressuscitado. Acho que Therion, né, ressuscitou ele, mas aí a gente conseguiu reverter isso. E aqui agora eu acho que não tem. Acho que a gente tem que falar com aquela tenente, né? Selene. E o resto das missões eu acho que é tudo fora daqui de Saicil, né? Não tem mais nada pra gente fazer aqui. Vou só dar uma revisada nos equipamentos, né?
Salutations, Source Hunter.
I think that was an insult.
Don't pay attention to the beast's face. They only encourage it. You don't think it's infected, do you?
Come on now, I pulled her off you before she could do any real damage.
Any real damage? You're joking. I've been mom. I'll be disfigured for life.
Come on. It's not as bad as all that.
The face furious. She bit me in the face.
Everyone knows the ugly soldiers are the most ferocious.
Ugly will be the least of it. The beast looks frightened.
In that case, you'll have the pleasure of putting her down yourself.
I wish for you to try and screech for help. The beast speaks, so you have a way behind the feral wall, have you? I shall be very glad to share what information I can give you. By all means. For 2 years, all news has been bad news. Still, I thank you for telling me, Source Hunter. Knowledge is better than uncertainty. We lost another of my legionnaires. They all perished? Lieutenant Selenia. Now, I certainly... And that is exactly this. This cannot be. Can it? You have found one of the sources of the undead and sent it back into oblivion. But that is fantastic. Hope breaks through after 2 years of absolute darkness. Saicil remains under threat, yes, but finally it has been to think. Theliron, too, was behind these horrors all along. A man who treated the wounds I had. Saicil is in your debt, Hunter. I, and the Legion too. Brachus Rex is dead, and no one but you could have done this glory.
Come on with the dramatic. Not bad, all that. Look on the bright side. Everyone knows the ugly soldiers are the most ferocious. Again! Pleasure of putting her down yourself. Hey, no. I think that was an insult.
Don't pay attention. You'll only encourage it.
Get your sights straight.
Sorry, Sam. The face experience. She bit me in the face.
Look on the bright side. Everyone knows.
Se já vinha com o elemento, dá pra colocar o outro, né? Pode crer. Acho que vai ser mais jogo fazer desse jeito, então. Deixa eu ver aqui, entendeu?
I think that was an insult.
Don't pay attention. You'll only encourage it.
About face.
Ó, aqui tem lá e fogo. Apesar que esse aqui tá mais, né? Eu vou tentar pegar sempre o arco do meu nível, que já venha com alguma propriedade de dano elemental, né? E aplicar outro elemento. Esse aqui ele ainda tem liderança e a chance de atordoado, por isso que ele é melhor. Vou tentar melhorar ele pra ver se ele fica com dano parecido com esse aqui. Dá uma olhada lá na Ilha das Flechas, né?
Watch the undead quiver in their mouldy boots. Well, what sort of arrows do you want? Freezing? Silver? Poison? Get to the point.
Heavenly herring! Delicious dogfish! Yours for a scrap of dog leech!
Eat a big cheese on your foot with a wheel and a footstep.
Let us see if you can choose the finest greens.
Our that as many friends as the man with many cheeses.
Fresh haddock! Perfect for a fry-up!
Spiritless? Perhaps wrestling an earth elemental will inject some vim into your routine.
Red, orange, yellow, and green! The finest veggies side fields ever seen!
Tall snake, wing of worm, brew and spice of stir and churn. I'm straight, I'm true. Arrows by the cousins.
Pedra de amolar. Será que eu consigo usar essa pedra de amolar aqui? Eu lembro que teve um dos primeiros aqui que... Não é esse, esse aqui. Acho que foi esse aqui. aqui até vai, né? Mas eu acho que tem que ter ferraria, na verdade. Quem é que tem ferraria? Esse rapazinho aqui, né? Certo. Esse agora consegue, né? Tem que ter mais. Agora ficou inserido.
You've returned, my brilliant friend. What is it that you wish to know? returned, my brilliant friend. What is it that you wish to know? Take care.
Aqui em Saicil fizemos tudo. Acredito. Não tem mais nada.
Hail, Source Hunter! Good to see you've reached Lúcula Forest. There were times when I came to this neck of the woods just to whiff its wholesome air. Alas, that it is thick with sorcery these days. It surrounds us here, like an invisible mist. Takes cat's eyes to see it creep. Even so, it's plain as day to the east, all about Ikara's cabin. Immaculates beset it, no doubt under Leandra's orders. If she has ordered such thorough defenses of her sister's cabin, we may be certain that whatever lies within will be a prize more precious than butter-baked plaice. That means Ikara herself must be there, Hunter. And it is essential that you find her. Only she can shed light on the details of Leandra's plans. Ha! Zigzags would see you dash rather than mosey. But matters such as these require a thoughtful approach. Leandra and her cronies may be lunatics all, but they're far from brainless. So be wary, Hunter, and be safe.
Did you see that? A shadow just sprang to life.
Strange magic indeed. Perhaps we're nearing the White Witch's lair.
Ah, the Source Hunter. It is my greatest pleasure to announce to you that we Immaculates have captured the feared White Witch and quarantined her house of... Yes, the greatest known threat to Rivellon has been neutralized. Thanks in no small part to you, Source Hunter. Your activities in Sicil drove the snake to her den, and that's where we Immaculates sprang our trap. I am a proud Immaculate, sworn to use my summoner's expertise in service of the goddess's one way and the greater good. Ah, the High Counselor of Sicil. We mourned his tragic death. Yes, every Immaculate honors the memory of that noble man. Still, Source Hunter, I am sworn on my life to guard this quarantine. I serve a higher authority than yours, and will not waver in my duty. Regardless, I've sworn an oath, and I'll not tolerate even a Source Hunter's interference. If I find you beyond this point, I'll be forced to... Dare to defy an immaculate command? You'd seek the White Witch despite our warnings?
Porra, caralho.
Face the unending darkness.
Matou de novo, filha da puta. Pera aí, que agora eu tô irado.
my friends? Into the fray once more.
As good as the new pin.
Stitch in time, hey, my friends?
Are you addressing us? Well, that particular topic just happens to be our forte. We suppose we could start flapping our gills as easy as summer grass, but where would be the fun in that? We do so. Perhaps if you can answer each and all correctly, Source Hunter. Then again, it isn't all fun and games. We hardly offer second chances to the beriddled. If you give us a single false answer, we'll clam up like morning glories at midnight. So, do you have what it takes? This is better news than the Orc Queen misplacing her thumbscrew. But enough delays. Let us begin. Your first riddle begins thus. The ravenous brute tore down my chartreuse gown, ripped out my silken hair by its roots, wrenched my children from me, and fed me to the hogs. Who am I?
An ear of corn.
That's right.
Bravo, bravo, bravissimo! An ear of corn indeed. Can you imagine a sheep in a chartreuse gown? A pumpkin with silken hair? The fantasies of a fool. Now, on to us. I cannot lie, I cannot lay, but only lie.
A stone.
That's right. A stone fits.
You've done it again! I'm thrilled. I'm amazed. I'm liable to present the very last of a neck as long as twice the width of a toad's tail, as many eyes as half the number of seasons per annum. I'm known to cause hurricanes in the Far East merely by taking off 2 minutes too late. Who am I? Tried to solve that riddle, puffed away in a small impish huff. So, what would you like to know? We thought you'd never ask. What would you like to know? Some call her the Guardian of Lúcula, and by our estimations, she's more than earned the title. She's a healing witch, concerned mostly with the safety of the living souls, animals and plants alike. And she's been here since even before our great-great-great-great-grandmother, Francisca Toadstool the 44th, can recall. We've long lodged adjacent to her little cabin, and she used to greet us with a "How do you do?" every morning. We do hope she's not entangled in anything unsavory. What a shame it'd be if someone with a penchant for heavy-handed hoe-wielding moved in. Murder? That doesn't sound like her at all, no. Much more interested in patching things up than tearing them down, that one. Then again, it's hard to tell on what stalk a person truly stands until you've seen them at the end of their rope. Isn't that so? We suppose if someone held a sword to our caps, we'd fight them with every last spore we had. Somewhere in her cabin, as far as we know. The last we saw her, she and her apprentice Almina were rushing inside, whispering to one another. They seemed rather anxious. Perhaps they knew that those Immaculates were on their trail. One thing we know for certain. This barrier doesn't belong here. The wizard Maradino knew as much when he started poking around here. He developed a spell to remove it, but his fancy was caught elsewhere before he bothered to ip down. The spell dropped, and up we scooped it. Unfortunately, we aren't quite human enough to get it to work. But you've proven yourself just the right sort of clever, sort of intrepid sort of person we'd love to entrust such a secret to. Oh, somehow we doubt that very much. Have you ever seen the Moth King's silver spoon? Nearly my...
Quickly, Source Hunter, for a second tide is swelling. savagery, Source Hunter, but I wonder how you'll fare against an obstacle you can't beat
Sweet
into
relief.
submission.
We've escaped the void by the skin of our teeth.
On the mend! And still the shadowy barrier remains. There must be another means of removing it.
Are you so desperate for company that you've taken to befriending fungi? One thing we know for certain. This barrier doesn't belong here. The wizard marrowed down, the spell dropped, and up we scooped it. Unfortunately, we aren't quite human enough to get it to work. We thought you'd never ask. What would you like to know? Some call, and we do hope she's not in somewhere in her murder. Then again,
It appears Maradino had some talent mixed in with all that hot air.
He certainly knew how to remove magical barriers, if nothing else.
Slip through the void for now, Source Hunter. But believe you me, none escape alone.
Caralho. Isso não quer nada não. Condição. Vou pra cima dele aqui. Eu acho que como ele é invocador, se você matar ele todas as outras morrem.
opens to welcome you.
Consegui fazer o mais difícil, atordoar quem não era pra atordoar. Não era pra ter feito isso não.
Try to resist this, worm. Feel the flames. Bless the seven, I am restored. Lucky find!
The place seems to have been searched and... Ooh!
Searched? I'd say ransacked is more apt.
a chest full of hidden valuables, is it? But it could be anywhere.
So we'll look everywhere. Did you expect to find it marked on your map?
I've spotted something.
Beleza, galera, ficando por aqui com esse episódio. Se gostou, deixa o like, compartilha aí, valeu!